Hi guys, welcome back to Sacred Shits and how to navigate them. So I rolled some dice and what I got initially was the 7th house, Venus, and Aries, and what I got was be aggressive on this self-love journey, on like really caring for yourself, on being self-disciplined, right? And then we got the Fool that came out in the reverse, and I'm thinking like you're really being called to like step into this new journey of being in love with yourself, right? Of cultivating this happiness that you hold within you, right? And like really speaking your truth, because my throat chakra is kind of going off. Really speaking your truth. Yeah, and you might be avoiding leaving a situation that's keeping you unstable. It's not helping you. So you're being called to like let go and really take this new journey, right? Take the Fool's journey. Let Spirit lead you into a new journey, because that's going to lead you to your happiest, highest place. And that's not always easy. Yeah, it really is going to bring you. See, you're being called to let go of like this community, and I heard spiritual community as well. These people that don't align with you, they don't truly support you. They're not celebrating you behind closed doors. They're actually talking bad behind your back, right? But that's going to bring in true happiness, right? The world, recognizing you have the whole world in your hands, recognizing like you can say, hey, anyone that's not meant to be around me, anyone that has ill will or intentions for me, please remove them from my life. Please, with love. We don't need to do anything with haste or anger or anything like that. But you can, that's how we get to this highest timeline, right? To this happiness, to the whole kit and caboodle, bro. Is by letting go of people, places, and things that aren't serving us. And really like tapping into our self-love, our self-discipline. And letting go of devilish things that set your emotions on fire is what I heard. Like anything that keeps you bound or chained to them or it, right? It's time to let it go. But it also makes your emotions all over the place. Like it sets them on fire. It doesn't help you to tap into them, right? Yeah, it doesn't help you to be this all-knowing boss that you know you are, right? Really, I think you are being called to all the blue in these cards. To speak on something or speak up for yourself, speak up for what you care about, 2, 3, 4 on the timer, and really stop putting yourself on the back burner is what I keep hearing. Like be aggressive with your self-love, with your self-discipline. Yeah, and let go of any negativity, Genevieve, jealousy, envy, anything like that. Your name might be Genevieve. I don't know where that came from. Okay. Because, and then really chase your passions, because then chase your passions. Okay. But you're being called to chase your passions, to really like not think with your wand is what I heard too. So you might be a male. Chase your passions, but don't think with your wand. Or if you're a girl, don't be thinking about that wand. You're supposed to take a break. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. Okay. 3:33 on the timer. That was funny. Yeah, you're being called to transform into who you want to be. That calls for letting go of things you know aren't serving you. That calls for just growing. Right? Growing pains, they're painful. They don't feel great, right? But we can't avoid them. We must go through the process, right? So stop avoiding the process and just allow it to happen, right? Allow, and I was going to say, when I saw the Knight of Pentacles first, and then the King of Pentacles, yeah. Allow yourself to remain grounded in who you want to be in your heart space, right? But also planting seeds of hope, faith, right? Because we have the Ace of Pentacles, which means you do have good things coming. You just have to continue to remain balanced in your heart place, in your heart space, right? Because you can't go wrong there. Yeah, and see, and you have been, yeah. See, once we get rid of this unbalanced energy, you let go of whatever's setting your emotions on fire, you let go of the things that are holding you back. They're not helping you to grow, right? Then you're going to have this victory come in, but you got to let go of the things that are keeping you unbalanced. You got to learn to ground into your heart space and move from the mind to the heart. I'm still on that journey, so I can't exactly tell you how to get there. I can tell you okay, I guess I kind of can. It's repetitiveness. It's like catching yourself time and time again and being like, I'm not going to be thinking these negative thoughts. I'm going to replace them with positive thoughts. And it's again and again and again. It's repetitive, consistent, corrective action, which is something I actually use on my toddler. But I have found things that work on my toddler also work on me. So there's that tip. We got fertility and fruitfulness, recognizing that you are already fruitful. You just have to tap into that energy. You just have to like allow it to be. You have to allow yourself to flow with life and stop like trying to control it, right? We're letting go of control. We're letting go of judgment. Self-atonement. This is like self-discipline, bro. This is, also I get self-forgiveness. Sorry, 555 on the timer. Everything's coming in so fast. I get self-forgiveness too. It's really learning to, and we have transformation, and protection, not only from your angels, but from yourself. Like this is your guides calling you to let go of these things that are keeping you from transforming. And you know what they are. You know what they are. And motivation. We're not always going to be motivated to do the things we need to do. Sometimes we just got to get up and do it, right? We got to push ourselves out the door. We got to be like, hey, but also allow for time to rest, when your body's calling you to rest. So my nose is itching, so that means I'm on point there. Like, you need to rest. Like, normally I get up early. Today, I did not. I slept in, and then after I got up and ate breakfast, I took a freaking nap. So, if that's what your body's calling for, maybe you should do that. All right. We'll get some of these. I think these were like Love Oracle or something. 654 on the timer. And see what you need to know, bro. Beginnings, yes. New beginnings. I think you're being called to these new beginnings. You're being called to let go of these things that used to keep you safe or used to, and I heard keep you bound. So you know what they are. Maybe a technology break will give you some more clarity, right? Try again. New direction starts over. So yeah. All right, guys, I hope this helps. I'm sending an intention this reaches whoever it needs to reach, and I'm super grateful for each and every one of you. Have a great day.